beautiful Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your general love reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It is not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for money, e-gifts, donations, or anything at all, it is not me, okay? I do not have Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, Patreon, any of those things. So if anyone claiming to be me asks you for that, it is a scam, okay? So just keep your wonderful selves safe there. Now let's get straight to your general love reading. Just to let you know, I will be doing a singles love reading that is focused solely for singles in the next couple of days. Also, I'll be doing one for Twin Flame as well, separately. But this is the general love reading, a chance for Spirit to talk about whatever it is they wish to talk about in this moment. So let's get straight to it. Thank you so much. Ooh, we got past love. Okay, so they want to talk about that. They want me to go again, so they will. I will, sorry. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We got money, we got gifts, and one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding... Oh, I've got to go get those. Just to let you know, I'm doing this reading on the 9th of July. Okay, so it's good right through to the 9th of August. I'm just going to go get those cards. We've got obstacles and we have Ice King, okay? So, now male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. But what we got coming through here is someone who was very disconnected from their emotions, someone who actually avoided their emotions, quite a cold, well, I feel like this person's not a cold person, okay? But I feel like something has gone cold with this person. Either you've frozen them out, Taurus, or they've frozen you out. There's definitely an energy here of disconnection, but also of, there's pride here. Okay, now I don't often get that energy with this card, but they show me pride, okay? Also, I feel like this was starting to grow, this was starting to become something, okay? And then it kind of went into, it's almost like it just kind of shut down and became, it's like a pause. I don't know why I want to say pause, because I feel like this person in some way is still relevant. Now, either you think about this person or they think about you. We're going to go deeper and find out what's going on there. But we definitely got an energy of pride here, but also avoidance. I also feel this person, they don't like to be vulnerable, okay? They like to present a very strong kind of image that they got it all going on. Now, male or female, as I said, not a gender-specific reading. It's almost like this person never asked for any help or never took help. It's almost like, I can do it, I can do it. It's almost like they tried, sometimes they cut off their nose to spite their face. That's the sort of energy that I've got coming through here. Now, we also got past love. So if you would like to discuss that, I mean, it's going to come up in the reading. Doesn't mean this is going to be about a past love or someone returning. It can be about some of the issues there. New love often comes up in this reading as well, so just so you're aware. But the past love, they're indicating here that there was a wound, a gaping wound. Now, what they're showing me here is obviously we've got some metal kind of casing around the heart, so they're indicating a guardedness, Taurus. What I feel like is you are working really hard to break down those walls within yourself, okay? Again, I don't often get that energy from this card. I do get Wounded Warrior from this card a lot, but what I'm feeling is rather than you've built up a wall, I mean, it's human nature. Whenever we get hurt, we actually protect ourselves really quickly because the hurt is too much, the pain is too much. But I feel like you've been working really hard recently to take down the scaffolding, the walls that you've built, Taurus, so that you can let love in. So I feel like you've been doing a lot of work on yourself. There's still a little bit to go. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel there's still a little bit of work, but I mean, us humans, we always take work as we are moving through life. We're always learning a little bit more about ourselves in different situations. We've also got money here, so you may be using, as you can see, your gifts, whatever gifts that you have been bestowed upon in this lifetime, you may be using those gifts to earn money. I feel like your focus after this heartbreak or this sadness, this frozen out kind of energy, being at a distance, I feel like you may be focusing or had to focus on career in order to phase out the emotions for a little while so that you could just get on with the plan. It's almost like back to your center, back to yourself and move forward. I do feel like in whatever happened here, this past love that was very painful and it's like frozen out now, I feel like it actually released some spiritual gifts for you. So either you're just uncovering some hobby or some sort of thing that you're really good at that you wanted to try out, and you're into it now. I feel like you have the potential to earn a lot of money in that area. I feel like there's a lot of growth here for you. Unfortunately, we all have to go through a major heartbreak in our time so that we break ourselves wide open. It's not pleasant, but it actually is part of our spiritual path, okay? Now we've got obstacles as well. So I'm just going to pull a quick card and see what that obstacle is, because right now I'm not getting any energy from the card, which is unusual, but I do feel like you're working on yourself. So maybe that's why I'm not getting. Can you please clarify the obstacles for my beautiful Taurus before we move forward? The ending itself is the obstacle, okay? So either you are thinking about the pain that happened right at the end of this relationship, and you're like, is love worth it? Is it really worth going that deep for somebody, giving all my time, my care? I see someone here, Taurus, who just had a lot of love to give. This is for you. I feel like you had a lot of love to give, and you're very supportive, very kind, emphatic, and you don't let everybody in your social circle, let alone into your heart. And it's almost like when there's people, this is even in your friendships, when people who really get you are on the same page and you've got a lot of time for them, they're like family. So I feel like you accept people in to your realm on that deep premise that you can trust them. And I feel like whoever this person was, they really nailed you. It really hurt. Okay, really hit rock bottom with this. So it's almost like you may be cautious to come back out into that depth of love again, Taurus. But I feel like there is something new coming your way. The Knight of Pentacles. So someone withdrew. Okay, now there's a stubborn energy here. When you get a Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, it kind of indicates that, you know, something was not working, but it was stubborn energy. They either did not meet you halfway, or they did not invest in the relationship at all, and or in the way that you did, Taurus. And I feel like you've had to protect yourself. But I also feel like this person's very stubborn, okay? As I said, they don't allow anyone to help them, or so this is your person in the past. Queen of Cups, maybe even giving you a little bit of insecurity here. So this person may have had earth and water in their placements, maybe a little bit of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra as well, but I feel like this person, either there was some sort of jealousy or insecurity there. There was definitely a pattern, and I feel like this person could not deal with their emotions, Taurus, and therefore they withdrew. I feel like you may have even felt in moments that you were walking on eggshells. How does this person feel about me? Because it's almost like they maybe gave you mixed signals. Now, either that's towards the end. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Whoa. Okay, how would you like to receive? Thank you so much. We got the King of Swords, so that the Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay, we got the Page of Wands, and we got the Page of Swords. A lot of swords, a lot of overanalyzing, a lot of in your head kind of energy here. Now, whenever we get a King of Swords, it often connects to the Ice King. Okay, so they're giving the same kind of energy here. Two kings who are analytical in their head, but something is a little bit rigid here. Okay, this person leads with a sort of their intellectual mind, and I feel like they're coming to talk. That's for sure, because we've got an Ace of Swords here, which is a breakthrough. Okay, on this, but I feel like the damage has been done. There's a lot of damage here, Taurus, and you're not the sort of person to want to go backwards. You're the sort of person who moves forwards. Okay, but if you do want to reconnect with that person, I will clarify in the reading, but I just wanted to see what's going on with the obstacles. So it may be that you're at a stalemate with this person. No one really opening up about their feelings. No one, it's almost like negotiating, you know. If you're in a card game or something, you're like, okay, I'll show you my Page of Wands if you show me your Page of Swords, okay? It has to be equal. So we've got the Page of Swords here in the reverse, and we got the Page of Wands there in the reverse. They're indicating someone who's quite a chaotic energy, someone who overthinks things, is definitely checking you out and seeing what you're up to on occasion there, Taurus. So if you're on social media or you have friendships in common or something like that, they're definitely thinking about you, wondering about you. I feel like this person's working out how to approach because we've gone from a King of Swords, someone who will talk eventually, okay, someone who's thinking about it, to a breakthrough with an Ace of Swords there. So it's definitely, if you're wanting a breakthrough with someone who is a past love that you have either disconnected from, or there was some sort of distance between you and this person, they shut down, and if you want a breakthrough there, I feel like this person has the ability to talk. This person, it's almost like they want to break out of their head and tell you how they feel. They want to overcome the obstacles, and I feel like they will come in and have a discussion with you, but I feel like there's still being the obstacle here, Taurus, is that this person is still, they've got pride or something. It's almost like you just want them to just open up and say, God damn it, I love you. I'm passionate about you. I see a future with you. And what you're getting is like drips and drabs of someone skirting around the issue of how they feel. Someone who is closing off their emotions. Someone who's very guarded with their heart. Now, that's the obstacle that they would like to talk about. As I said, new love may come up here. So let's see what's going on. I'm just going to check out your overall energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? We got the Sun card. You're in pursuit of happiness, Taurus. This is your energy, okay? Anyone who dulls your shine, or anyone who is not worthy of your attention, I feel like it's a no-go area. You're in search of positivity, of joy, success in your life, and I feel like you're being optimistic about the future. As much as there's heartbreak behind you, I feel like you may be trying to put that heartbreak behind you. They just give me the name Andrea. So if your name is Andrea, there's something in this message for you, or you could be dealing with someone called Andrea. So please take it as it resonates. You may be reading a piece of text right now and see the word Andrea. So just please take it as it resonates. But this is your protagonist energy. You're having an awakening. And the awakening, Taurus, is very powerful. It basically says, what do I deserve? I certainly don't deserve this kind of behavior that's going on over here. I feel like you're trying to really build a solid, happy, peaceful lifestyle, Taurus, and I feel like that's your agenda. You've been hurt in the past. There's been confusion with this relationship, or with some relationship in the past here, and I feel like you're, and I mean, this may be an obvious thing to say, but I feel like you've invested so much of your time, energy, your heart, and it's almost like you don't want to waste your time anymore, okay, on being confused or frustrated, because it's just left you in disbelief. How could this person that you trusted leave you sort of hanging like that? You want something that blossoms. You want someone who's a meeting of minds, someone who's on the same page as you, who's looking for what you're looking for, okay? And now, the antagonist position, the challenge here is self-worth. Now, the Empress card in this position, male or female, as I said, not a gender-specific reading. This is an energy here of neglect. Someone was indecisive in this relationship, and you're trying to put yourself first, Taurus, because this is a Leo energy right here. This is a Taurus Libra energy right there. This is you sort of looking at someone who's been very indecisive towards you and trying to disconnect, because that resistance has in some way knocked your confidence, Taurus. And you got to recognize, and I'm sure you're starting to recognize with this awakening, that you are worth more than that. You are worthy of respect and love and all of those things. When you get an Empress card in the challenge position, the antagonist position, it indicates that there may have been some triggers here from this person where they avoided their emotions, and you had really invested in something with them. You thought it was going to go towards something special. No matter how long you were with this person, it felt special. It felt like it was going to blossom and bloom, and then it got resisted. There was neglect there, and you may have felt like this person's indecisiveness left you thinking, well, screw that. You know, I'm not waiting around for someone to make me a choice as to whether they want to be with me. It should be that they are all in from the start. Okay, solid growth. So I feel like you have transformed because of this relationship. You've recognized your worth. You knew it before, but you know it even more now, Taurus. Now, when you get this, as I said, challenge position, your challenge within this structure is to turn this card into this, okay, to turn it up. So it's about confidence, finding your self-worth. Also, they're showing the butterfly over the third eye chakra, which is about seeing the future, seeing the growth. You want to be with someone where you can see the future with that person. And if this person was not willing to sort of melt their steely outer facade, or is not willing to open up their heart here because they're very guarded. I feel like you didn't want to, but I feel like you're moving forward without that person. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know? Now, they showed me a black and white cat right now. Black and white cat. So if you've got a black and white cat, I mean, that could be a lot of people, of course. But they showed me a black and white cat here. Ooh, look at this. Let me just see if I can focus on what that black and white cat is doing. 1 minute, please. Just staring at you. It's just staring at me. So if you've got a black and white cat and it's just come into the room or something like that, and it's just staring at you, then there's something in this message for you. Or, I mean, perhaps you're looking at one of those photos online or something like that, the black and white cat, and it's just looking at you. It just looks like it's looking directly into your soul. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you, okay? Now, the unified position. This is both of your positions here. Okay, and there's quite a choice going on, Taurus. It's almost like make or break with this situation if you want to heal it with this person, but if not, there is someone new coming on in. The Hierophant indicates a deeper commitment to a relationship, because the Hierophant often connects to marriage or a high level commitment there, but it's also about your commitment to self and overcoming the obstacles, because it's number 5 there. You may be committing to some sort of spiritual practice as well to really hone your intuition and find out what it is you truly want. You know, maybe you don't want a high level commitment that leads to marriage. Maybe you want to be someone who is career driven but has a relationship with someone that you can vibe with, and it doesn't have to end in marriage or signing on the dotted line with some rings. It could be that you want that. Maybe you want to settle down with somebody and you want someone who is willing to go the distance and be in that committed relationship with you. So I feel like you are really you have the potential here, because this is the outcome potential. You have the potential to be in a high level committed relationship with this person or with somebody else, depending on what you want, because we've also got the Hermit card. Now, the Hermit card is a solitary energy. Okay, so taking some time out to really think about and get enlightenment to the truth of what it is that you want in a person, what it is that you don't want. You know, often humans, we find out what we truly do not want. We find out what we truly want by finding out what we don't want. Okay, sorry, I just heard them wrong there. We find out what we do want by experiencing what we don't want. Okay, let me just put it a different way than what they gave me. You've endured a lot when it comes to love, Taurus, and I feel like there's been a lot of interesting. They're giving me that. They're kind of indicating here that it's almost like you've had to become a bear type spirit. You've had to fight to guard your heart in love, okay? When really, when you think about a bear, when it's not being grisly and feeling like it's sort of defensive, or it doesn't feel like it's being attacked, actually one of the most peaceful, beautiful creatures that are very loving, okay, and very caring about their own. If you think about a mother bear cub with her little a mother with her bear cubs, you know, fiercely loyal, protective, and loving. And I feel like you embody that spirit, Taurus, when it comes to love. And so that's what's so difficult about anything that goes wrong in a love relationship, because you provide a lot. You bring a lot to the table. You're a real catch there, okay? Now, I think I said that to Leo yesterday, or the other day, where they're a real catch, and people don't realize what it is that they bring to the table in a relationship. And with that Empress card, I feel like you're starting to really recognize that you deserve a lot better than perhaps what was happening in this union. If someone is going cold, hot and cold with you, leaving you feeling confused, or I feel like, you know, we're all human, Taurus. We all struggle with certain emotions. We all want something and think, wow, we're getting really in deep with this person. And then there's that scary moment where you're like, but do I want to go all in? Do I really want to be in this? This is so scary. And then there's other relationships where we're like, you know what? This is right. It just feels right. It doesn't even feel scary at all. So there's moments we have, and I feel like you're really looking at that moment and your commitment to those moments. And as you can see, we've got here passion burning in that lantern. We've also got a star. Now the star represents healing, but the stars are aligning for whatever it is that you find is the truth within you of what you want, okay? So decide what you want, take that temporary time out. So if you're currently separated from this person, you may be thinking about just, okay, it's temporary. We'll look at healing this. Or you may feel like, hey, I'm done. because the hermit often takes themselves into the cave of life when they're feeling jaded with the world, when things get a little bit too much, a little bit suffocating, and it's time to just like, you know, not be distracted. Now we've also got the Lovers card here, and the Lovers card used to be called the Choice. So Taurus, is there love for you? Absolutely there is love for you. Is it with this person in the past? That's up for you to decide. We'll check with the cards and see what's going on here. But you have the potential to have a really beautiful, committed relationship in love, because you deserve it, is what they're giving me here. And there will be a happy union for you, but it depends on your choices with the person, and it depends on their choices as to what they're going to bring to the table to you. This is the Gemini energy. We've got Taurus, that's your energy with that Hierophant card. We've also got Virgo as well. But the Lovers card indicates balance, harmony, deep love, you know, the togetherness of two people in a relationship. There's a decision here though, a personal decision to make. And it's about you and this person having an open communication and examining your motives as to why you want to be with this person, or even in private, examining your motives as to why you want this person. Do their values vibe with yours? What path should you take when it comes to love? These are the bigger questions that you're asking yourself. Now let's see the details of what's going on here. What is the heart of the matter for my beautiful Taurus? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please? Ten of Swords. We got that Ten of Swords again. Now, the Ten of Swords in this particular deck, as you can see, is overthinking. A lot of overthinking, a lot of, you know, your brain almost like being needled here, because it's like, which way do I go? It was rock bottom. This is giving you a lot of pain. This situation, now this situation may have happened a long time ago. It may have happened many years ago, but it may have affected the way that you guard your heart, and you may only be now starting to open up to love. But if you've just separated from somebody and they keep coming back on in, because I feel like this person's coming to talk, and they may have done this before. They may have come in before to try to talk, but it seemed like they were being immature. They may have just messaged you at moments where they felt like they were, you know, they weren't up to much. So they were at a loose end. They thought, better check in, see how Taurus is doing. Hey Taurus, how you doing? Miss you. And you're like, miss me? Where you been? It's been like 6 months. Did you lose your fingers? What happened there? You know you can type with your tongue, right? If you really wanted to message me and you love me and there was deep love here, you would find a way. We have to ask ourselves those questions when it comes to love, Taurus, as humans, because you got to look at, not everybody is going to meet you in the expectations that you have for love. We all have expectations depending on what it is that we give to a relationship, and we may give our 100%, but some people are just not built that way. And we have to look at, you know, those differences and honor those differences. But when disrespect comes into play, then we have to start really looking at what is it we're getting out of this. Okay, and that all of those questions cause a massive old headache, making you realize, I don't even know which way to go. My heart says one way, my head says the other. So you may be having a bit of a battle over head over heart right now, okay? But it actually will be a breakthrough. When you get a Ten of Swords, it means you've come as far as you can. The only way now is a new start, okay? It often means a point of epiphany. Where you can break through something that's been bugging you for a while, whether that's a pattern with this person, whether it is finding new love because you're like, you know what, I'm done there. I can't go back there anymore. It's the same old thing every time. So I feel like you're at a point of epiphany, and sometimes those moments feel uncomfortable. What is the challenge? Queen of Cups, love. Okay. Now, the Queen of Cups is often a card of compassion, of emotional security, and there's been insecurity in this relationship. Once something is broken, it's very, very hard to piece it all back together. We all say things that we do mean to hurt other people because we're hurt as well. Hurt people, hurt people. We all say things that we don't mean to hurt the other person. It just pops out when we're angry. So, whenever we hurt another person, those wounds, they cut deep. And it takes a lot to patch them over. You could be in a relationship for 40 years and still, when you argue, you bring back that first time you ever met when that person said, you know what, your hair looks shit. Or, that time that they went to the bar to buy drinks for everybody and forgot you. We all bring up the past at some point. And when we got the Queen of Cups here, it's about what are the real root causes of insecurity within a relationship? It's not those moments where we argue about bits and pieces. They're the straw that broke the camel's back, okay? It's the deeper root. What is the cause? So I feel like definitely the challenge in this union is insecurity, because part of it has been broken. You may have felt like this person's abandoned you, frozen you out, or vice versa, depending on the energy that you're feeling. You had to just shut it down because you needed to protect your heart, because it was being wounded here. There's a lot of love. That's the problem. Often we still love no matter the outcome. It really annoys us. In fact, sometimes we beat ourselves up and think we're really stupid, thinking, why do we love that person? That person, they're here today, gone tomorrow. I fall for it every time. Or why is it we love a person when we're like, we know we shouldn't, but we're magnetized to this person. Humans are complex creatures, but it's about finding where we're insecure in that, and then looking at the person that represents the trigger of that and say, now, unless this person changes, can I deal with that? And if the answer is no, then a solitary energy will bring you towards a new love, okay? Because the challenge here is something has been broken. You may have felt like this person was soulmate energy, because we got a seahorse right there, and seahorses partner up for life. You may have thought that this was for life, but there's some sort of insecurity that's going on now. And you may have a lot of people saying, there's plenty more fish in the sea, but that doesn't actually help you in that moment, Taurus. When there's love, there's love. Also, Taurus, you're a healer. You're the sort of person who gives your wonderful heart unconditionally to the people that you love. And sometimes people mean to do it. Some people don't mean to do it. But sometimes people take your wonderful love for granted, okay? You give and you give and you give, and they don't give back in the same way. Now, as I said, we can only meet ourselves and each other. We can meet others as deeply as we've met ourselves. And I feel like this person has frozen out. They've numbed the depth. They don't want to go there. They didn't want to go there, Taurus, and I felt like you represented a trigger, because this person did love, okay? This person has been weighing up. I feel like this person's been wondering if you're the soulmate. I feel like they're really thinking about that. I feel like deep down, they knew. Let me see. Thank you so much. We got the King of Wands here, okay? A lot of passion, moth to a flame kind of energy. King of Wands is someone who is bold, courageous. Now, there may be moments, Taurus, where you feel like you want to come out of your comfort zone and message this person, even if you feel like you shouldn't, okay? Because this is what's below you, the passion. There's love there, of course, but the passion is magnetizing. Now, I'm going to pull a quick card on this because I feel also this person feels the same way about that. Can you please clarify this King of Wands from the other person's perspective? You just want someone who's passionate, kind, who's bold, who sweeps you. Yeah, the Lovers in the reverse. This person feels like they've made a lot of bad choices, bad moves, okay? This person regrets the separation. They do think about back to you in a very passionate, sexual way, but I feel like this person also, there's a certain magic that goes with you, Taurus, that this person cannot get out of their head, okay? And this person, we got the Lovers card, meaning this person they've really started wondering, are you the soulmate? Have they missed an opportunity to be with you here? I feel like there's moments of them really boldly charging towards you, and they may talk themselves out of it, okay? The Lovers card indicates either some sort of argument or discord. Can you please clarify what was the problem in this union with this person from the past before we discuss? Whoa, what is... Okay. We got the Devil card, and we got the Queen of Swords, okay? So, interesting. This person definitely felt like you're their match, okay? Because we got a King of Swords and a King of, Ice there, and we got a Queen of Swords in the reverse. So it's almost like you and this person either are at a stalemate. You're so alike that it's almost like you cancel each other out sometimes because you're so alike, you know? They do say like attracts like, but there can be people who are too alike, sometimes even like twin flame energy, where they're so alike they trigger each other to the point of stalemate. Okay, so the Devil card indicates here that there was some sort of pattern between you and this person. Now, either it was toxic substances, because we got a Queen of Cups there, and this person numbed their feelings or had some sort of trauma that they're numbing there. This person, they feel very insecure in their energy. There could be a lot of jealousy in this union as well. The Queen of Swords in the reverse indicates someone who's very, very cold and they're rigid. They're willing to push someone away. Even when they're being, it's almost like even when there is an illogical argument happening. They just push and they push and they push, and they can be unkind sometimes to push away. And this is something this person has as a pattern. They do it to people, friendships as well. They push people too far until the point of those people leave their lives, and they sit there going, I made a bad choice. Okay, so I really feel like this person, they talk themselves out of coming towards you sometimes to talk, okay? But we'll see what's going on there. Also, we're going to see if what's coming on in there's new. We got the Nine of Wands, okay? This is in the past position. Nine of Wands is that wounded warrior energy. You're very, very... you keep yourself at a distance from this person, Taurus, because they kept their distance from you. You knew that they had feelings for you, and you knew that they were pushing you away. You could feel it intuitively. And I feel like still you persisted. You may have tried to save this relationship at detriment to yourself. It's almost like that moth to a flame. The moth knows they shouldn't really go near that flame, but cannot but help be drawn to it, okay? So I feel like you've persisted at this because you felt like something was blossoming here. And I feel like this person taught you a very hard lesson, very painful lesson. But still you recognize there's something here that budded and had the potential to, it's almost like you and this person, very sharp relationship. So give me a song, one moment please. Oh gosh. It's like an Eminem song. Oh god, I can't even tell you what it is about. Well, I can tell you what it is about, but I can't tell you the name of it. So they're kind of indicating, let me see if I can, I'm trying to get what the Eminem song is saying, but it's quite clouded, so one moment please. I'm just going to move this because there's a few bubbles. Let me see if it's going to lift it a little bit. Now, I feel like this has come up before because the only thing I can catch is window pane. It's really fast ways, kind of like talking, rapping, whatever. I guess that's why they call it window pane. That's... I can't tell you. I'm so sorry. I mean, I know this song. I'm sure everybody's probably heard of it. But I always associate that song, I think, with something that was quite toxic, so a push and pull kind of relationship. So it may have been quite damaging. Okay, I'm just going to leave that there. I'll have to look up the name of the song afterwards. Now, either you just heard that song or that is a song that always reminds you of part of your relationship with this person. I'll have to leave it there. Right now, they're showing me, well, they're showing me a trinket. I can see it. It's there. So they're showing me the skull and crossbones, okay? So they're indicating toxic relationship in some way. Now, I'm not here to judge you, Taurus. You're not the sort of person who would want to go back to a toxic union, and I would never suggest you go back to something like that. So just, you know your dynamics. Let me get my words out. You know your dynamics. This is just a general reading. But anyway, I'm going to move forward through that energy and see what's coming on the other side. What is the potential here? Whoa. Eight of Swords, overthinking, and Hangman, and waiting. So, again, Taurus, you're not the sort of person to really, how can I put that, wait around for a person. But I feel like you sacrifice a lot in this, and there was a lot of overthinking here. But as you can see, we've got more of the same. This is the potential. More waiting, more feeling stuck, even though the cage is, it's almost like, look, the cage is free. There's a potential here to just fly out and be free, find somebody else. But sometimes when we're heartbroken, we remain in that energy until we process. So please take it as it resonates, but they're indicating here a lot of tears have been spilt and you have the potential to move forward. But I feel like the sacrifices that you made in this union, they give me a sentence, I haven't come this far only to get this far. Okay, so whenever we get the Hangman, it is about a new perspective. Okay, so you may be, I'm sure you're getting on with your life and you're not waiting, as I said, for this person by the window, just hoping for them to come back or send you a message. But what I do feel like it's sometimes they pop into your head and you reflect on, I wonder if they're thinking about me. But I do feel like in this very card on its own that you are manifesting new potentials, okay, in love, because we got that zip there. It's almost like you're processing, but I feel like you're uncovering your desire for a new life, a new love, okay? Because you've waited for so long. I feel like you've overthought this. It's kept you feeling stuck, and you want to move on now, okay? That's what I feel here. But that's why I feel like there's this uncovering. You know, if you felt guarded before, there's an uncovering here. Now, what is happening in the near future? We got the Ace of Pentacles, so someone new coming on in here, and we got a Three of Cups. Oh, they want me to go 2 more in this position. Okay. So they're indicating here that there's a new option in love coming on in that your friends will really like. And of course, you would really like too. But I just feel like there's something... And one more. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. I can't tell you something that's not there. That Five of Swords. Oh. Oh my gosh. I have been using this deck for like months, and I took this out and I put it on my counter that's like way over there, but yet it is in this deck. So okay, I'm gonna leave that out there. It basically says about the artist Katrin Wells Stein. I'm just seeing if there's anything here that may be of use. That's why it's here. Katrin. She integrates her own personal stories with a feminine point of view. 5 cards that are typically male. The Emperor, the Four of Kings. Representing 4 different stages of man. Okay, so yep, I'm not sure if there's anything in that for you. I just want to make sure. There's a reason why I got that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? What do they need to know? Queen of Wands. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, someone new coming on in that your friends are going to really like, okay? Also, I feel, Taurus, there is someone in your friendship zone who kind of has a little bit of a liking to you. Let's put it that way. I feel like this is someone totally new, though, the Ace of Pentacles. I'm just going to quickly, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Queen of Cups in the reverse. How'd you receive? Thank you so much. The Emperor. Okay, so be mindful of a little bit of insecurity, Taurus, but they're indicating that the new person who comes on in is someone who will plan for the future, someone who is, you know, the Emperor energy is someone who is, who wants to settle down, who's on the page to want to plan for their future with somebody. It's almost like the Emperor is looking for their Empress. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. This represents... Oh, one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide. Okay. Now, they are indicating here that you may overthink this new person who comes on in. Because they're indicating here that Queen of Cups, the Sun card, and the Nine of Swords, that, you know, the person that you waited for, there's still a tiny weeny, I mean, you were extremely tormented with this relationship, okay? So there's a tiny weeny bit of you that may feel a little bit insecure because of what happened in the past, that you may feel like this person has the power to hurt you, okay? This new person has the power to hurt you, but actually this person is someone you can trust, someone who is loyal, grounded, practical, dependable, okay? Someone who may have their own business. I mean, that doesn't really mean anything for the price of fish, but what they're indicating is this person is protective. They're a provider. They want to love you, Taurus, this person. This person could be Aries energy. We got double Aries coming in, so I feel like you will meet someone new and passionate, but someone who's equally on the same page to want to settle down. This person's quite, how can I put that? Exciting to be with this new person. I feel like your friends really like this person. There's one friend within your friendship circle, Taurus, who has, they have feelings for you, okay? So just be mindful of what this person says. I'm going to pull in another deck about that person. Can you please tell me about Taurus's friendship with a person? There's someone who kind of has feelings for them. Could you please guide them? The Death card. Okay, now they may have just come out of a relationship themselves, could be Scorpio energy, but this person, it's almost like they want to shed your image of them, of being like, I guess, friend zoned or something like that. Because I feel like this person, someone who goes way back, you know, there's an old familiar energy about this person. And I feel like you and this person, it's almost like this person is not spoken up, but they think about you all the time, because they're really highlighting that moth over the mouth, okay? So I feel like this person's been, they've got a lot to say, but they never say it. We'll go one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God Angels. Can you please guide me regarding their friend who has feelings for them? Temperance. They're trying to be really patient, and they're trying to also examine their priorities. And by that, I mean they don't really want to ruin your friendship, but at the same time, they have a lot of feelings for you. The Hermit. Yeah, they're in this. Yeah, they must have come out of a relationship as well. Because we've got the 9, we got the Hermit card, Virgo energy, we got the 9 of voices. So they're recovering from something as well. So maybe they feel like it's not the right time, but they have feelings for you is what they're indicating. So just look out for that. If this person does a little bit of hinting or whatever, I feel like this person, they may tell you, but there's heartbreak there. Well, I feel like it's because they have feelings for you, Taurus. That's how I'm going to leave that, okay? Now we also have the 5 of Swords. Now the 5 of Swords is an indication that sometimes, you know, especially when we feel abandoned by a person, it leaves a bit of a hole in our heart, but we take a piece of that person with us, okay? So I do feel like you get the opportunity to be with this person from the past if you want to. There's definitely a breakthrough, and I will clarify their intention, and because so far I get a feeling that this person wants to talk from the past, but I just, looking at your cards, there's part of you that kind of thinks, well, what if I just waited and seen if they've changed this time? But there's another part of you with that 5 of Swords that says, you know what, this I can't overthink this. I have to let the past really did a number on me. So it's almost like you don't want to waste your best years waiting for somebody who takes a long time to get their act together, right? The Queen of Wands here, I feel like you're waiting for your person. You're waiting for your soulmate. You're calling in your soulmate, Taurus. And you know, we got a King of Wands and we got a Queen of Wands right here. So they're indicating that, you know, deep down, you know that there is a soulmate out there for you. And I feel like because we got the Lovers card there, there's a choice, and there's part of you that's like, I'm willing to be single for a while, really come back to myself, put myself first, because you've endured quite a lot when it comes to love, a lot of pain there and suffering and overgiving. And you're willing to wait for someone who matches your energy, who matches your drive, who matches your intention. Someone that, you know, is passionate. You want passion. You want someone who's got courage, who doesn't leave you standing there, avoiding their emotions, leaving you on the precipice of you going, I love you. And the other person's like, I'm undecided. And you're like, what? I just laid it all on the line here. So Taurus, I feel like you're on the precipice of meeting somebody who matches that energy, whether it's a person in the past. I'll pull a card on it right now, because they're indicating there are still obstacles with this person. They're still a little bit in their head overthinking things. Can you please clarify the person in the past intention? Still like a slight delay. Eight of Wands there in the reverse. Okay, this person, they're quite frustrating. 4 of Inspiration, but you know, long term they do want something with you. The 4 of Wands indicates they want to reunite. Okay, they want to come towards you. The 4 of Wands is often my halfway to marriage card as well, so I feel like they've got a little bit more in mind. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Knight of Emotions. Yeah, there's a lot of love. So basically they're saying, if you wait a little bit longer, Taurus, and that's your call, I'm not here to tell you to do anything, okay? We all have free will, but they're indicating with that 8 of Wands, please look up the meanings of the cards, because I would never tell you anything astray there. The 8 of Inspiration is the 8 of Wands, which means if you wait a little bit longer, it's frustrating, but there is a delay, but if you wait, you and this person will reunite. And the Knight of Emotions there is the Knight of Cups. They want to offer you their love, but Taurus, in the meantime, if you're not willing to wait for this person, because you will wait and you will overthink, and it may make you feel, maybe I shouldn't be waiting, or, you know, you may feel stuck, because the Eight of Swords is an energy of self-imposed restriction, okay? Waiting for somebody is a tough thing. I mean, I've done it myself, Taurus. I've been there, and it's really a hard one to navigate. So the person in the past does want to offer you love eventually, but they're still working through some stuff, okay? But I feel like, now again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. The Queen of Wands is someone who is beautiful, who's handsome, who draws heads, who you know, attracts people, like you know, shines their light, is very unique, very passionate, kind, feisty, confident, and I feel like that is drawing someone new into your realm. There's definitely new love coming on in here. That's either Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They've either got water in their chart as well. And I'm just going to go and see, what is your advice to yourself? King of Pentacles, wait for someone who invests fully in a relationship, okay? You know, you're self-sufficient. The King of Pentacles is someone who's got it all going on, Taurus. You're focusing on your money, you're focusing on your own time, you're investing in yourself, you're making wise decisions. It's not that you need somebody, Taurus, it's just that you would like somebody to join your side, to be with you and walk that journey of life. And that's not too much to ask. And in the future, you're about to meet somebody new, someone who, you know, the Ace of Pentacles, as you can see, that is the start of something new with someone, and it's growing into love straight away. So there's definitely solid love coming towards you. Something that is actually, but they're also giving me a breakthrough. So that I'm getting double energy with this, and we've already clarified the breakthrough with the person in the past. So the person from the past is also coming towards you. Excuse me. As you can see, been a long old journey, but there will be a breakthrough there. But it depends on who gets there first with your heart, really, and what it is that your heart wants, Taurus. Now, what is the environment? Five of Pentacles, another five. As you can see, we've got here something that started to grow, but got stifled, got stuck, got trapped in a cage. And there's a lot of sadness there. So when you get this card, there indicates that there is grief, loss, but out of that there is an awakening. As you can see, all the lights are on. You learned a valuable lesson, Taurus, in this relationship, and you know, the potential is it's still alive there somewhere in there. It's still alive, but right now it's trapped. Right now there is stalemate energy, so it has the potential to branch out and break out of there. But as you can see, it's a difficult one, because whenever you get a Five of Pentacles, it is about abandonment, it's about loss. And once you feel abandoned by a person, it's very difficult to let it blossom further, because then there's insecurity, and there's, as you can see, all those branches, they're all dead there, but they're actually acting as something that is defensive, spiky, that would prevent anybody else coming closer, okay, to the heart. So I feel like you're navigating a tough time at the moment, or we're navigating a very tough time, but there is a breakthrough here. Now, what is a hope and fear? Ace of Cups, you're looking for new love, okay? You got two aces here. So not surprised that you got the Lover's card, because you got a choice, but you may be hoping for new love. The sadness is, or the fear here is, you've been disappointed by somebody already. You've been let down. You don't want to be let down again, because your investment doesn't come easy, Taurus. It comes at a price. You often give all of yourself to a love relationship, and that's why it hurts so bad when, if things do not go in the way that you were hoping for, it's very, very painful. I mean, I know it's painful for a lot of people, but I feel like your love transforms people, Taurus. It's almost like you're a healer. If they've got traumas, or you know, they've got something within them, I feel like you're so accommodating to their needs and to their love, because you love them. And I feel you transform people, and you may feel like the love that you have for them makes them something like you mend them, and then they flee when they got the confidence. You may feel like that at times, but actually that's because sometimes it means that that's not the right love for you, but you're transforming, you're doing a service, as it were, to other people. I know it's easier said than done. Someone said that to me one time many years ago, and I was like, say what? I'm not in the business here to just be making everybody all fixed like and sending them on their way while I'm left broken. That's not how I want to live my life. But then I saw that actually part of the gift that I have been given in some areas is to help people understand things a little bit more, and then they can go and live life. Painful lesson I learned, but I learned to temper it, okay, and recognize the red flags of when someone is actually absorbing all my energy all the time, and not giving back in the same way. Not that you give to get, absolutely not, but you notice when someone is not on the same page as you. Now, outcome, 10 of Wands. It's painful, it's stressful, it's very heavy. It takes a lot to blossom. If you have a look at that card, she's got a lot of blooms on her back, yeah? She's basically bent over backwards there, or bent over forwards even, with the weight of all those flowers. So you're doing a lot of spiritual work, you're doing a lot of blooming, and it's time to sort of let the baggage go. Whatever baggage that you may be carrying, breathe, Taurus. It's okay to let it go. So they just gave me Donnie. So if a person you're dealing with is called Donnie, or your name is Donnie, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. They are indicating they want one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Oh my gosh. I'm loving this. Okay. Yeah, so if that name does not resonate for you, doesn't mean it's not your reading, Taurus. Just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. We also got, I love it. I want to show them both together. We got the Knight of Cups and we got the Lovers, okay? So they're indicating here there is a choice, okay? But you definitely, there's soulmate coming on in here for you. And if you're dealing with twin flame, then maybe, as you can see, look at that heart. It's left exposed, raw, but also it's playing a song that only one other person will really sort of be in tune with, and in terms of frequency they will match and come towards you. It's about vibrations. The love that we give out is the love that we receive back by the right person. So the Knight of Cups indicates that there is love coming on in here, romance. This person is very intuitive, very sensitive, very private in their emotions. They are definitely got water in their chart, and this person is going to bring a lot of peace. Now, you have a choice, because there is someone from your past who's coming on in, but there is someone new in the future as well if you're looking for new love, Taurus, okay? That sort of lily there is opening up, suggesting your heart will be at peace. You're about to meet the love of your life, or heal something with a person in the past, if that's what you want, because I can't tell you what you want, Taurus. It is your choice. The Lover's card says it is your choice, but what they can tell you is that there will be commitment. It will be on a deep level. There is partnership, and you are loved, Taurus, more than you know. Whoever this person is from the past, I feel like they're breaking through a lot of stuff within them before they open up, and they may have had really awful behavior towards you. I do not condone anyone who is emotionally, physically, or verbally abusive to anybody. So if you felt unsafe in any way, I know there's always gray areas with humans. We're all wonderfully flawed humans sometimes, and we do and say things that we don't mean. But they're indicating here, don't go back to something that you felt was toxic and dangerous, okay? But the Lover's card indicates in the future there is love coming on in, a transformative love. This love will change your life, okay? I'll leave it there, my beautiful Taurus. I'm just going to give you a wisdom of the oracle before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit. Oh, ow, sorry. They're just showing me someone who just got a paper cut. I'm so sorry. Oof. Sorry, I have to get rid of that energy. That really hurt, even though I didn't get a paper cut. See, that's why I have to turn off my energy when I'm out and about, because I feel things that people get, and sometimes it's really upsetting. So if that's you, I'm sending you a huge hug and a little kiss for your paper cut. But if that was you as you're listening to this reading, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. So please take it as it resonates. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? Thank you so much. We've got mending, but it's in the reverse. Okay. So maybe that's what you're overthinking about, Taurus, whether you should mend something with somebody. It's number 52. When you reduce it, 5 plus 2 is 7, which is the Chariot card. I'll just show you in the upright, two people coming together to mend something, to celebrate, but we got it in the reverse. So let's read from the book. I don't want to tell you anything wrong. 52. Forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. Protection message. Heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Our grief strips away our masks and loosens our tight hold on separateness, where we view ourselves as I and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves opening as part of a larger scheme, opening up to sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together, and it leads us to become one with a greater whole again. Pain and suffering is part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You'll never be left behind. You are loved now more than ever by Spirit, who does not want you to feel alone. One day you will look back and know this as the truth. Okay, I feel like that definitely clarifies this reading. So it depends on whatever it is you want. If you want to heal something with someone in the past, that's your choice. This person from your past is longing for you, Taurus. They definitely have love for you. They turned up as a Knight of Cups. So they want, it's almost like we got two Knight of Cups there. There's two people going to be offering you their love. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide, Great Angels. Can you please? Oh, first time I picked up and I never got a thing. Okay, look at that. So number one, we got a flower. So something will be blossoming soon. There's definitely a new beginning here for you. They're also indicating peace. They're showing me a lily, actually, lily flower. Lily. So if that's you, you've got lilies recently. They're just showing me a bunch of lilies. So either you've just been arranging them, or you just bought them, or you're just sitting by them. Lilies. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. Would you like this? They want it on the Ace of Cups. Okay. We've also got a seahorse. Now, as I said, seahorses, they represent soulmate energy. Seahorses, they partner up for life. So definitely soulmate energy coming on in. They want it on the Lover's card. Now, which Lover's card do they want? Okay. This one here. Okay. And look at that. We got a heart. The heart has got a hole in it. So now this can represent two things, Taurus, because they're giving me two energies. One is that someone who broke your heart, left a hole in your heart, is going to try again and send an arrow back in. Okay. It is with love. This person in the past does have feelings for you, but you get to decide if you want to be with that person. But the secondary energy I'm getting here is after a heartbreak, after someone really broke your heart and left a real mark, a real dent in your heart, that there is new love coming in as well. Okay, so I feel like it's almost like love, after pain, after sadness, there's love coming on in. And of course, they want it on the Lovers as well. Okay, so I'll leave it there, my beautiful Taurus. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. Sorry, just give me a name, Nigel. Nigel. So if your name is Nigel, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone. If it does not resonate for you, doesn't mean it's not your reading. Just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. Also, they're showing me someone squeegeeing a window. So either you're listening to this and you've got one of those little squeegees or a chamois or something, but it's a squeegee. That's what I call it anyway. It's probably not the technical name for it. The window. So if you're cleaning a window or something right now as you're listening to this message, there's something in this message for you. Or if you just did it and you sat down to the message, something in this for you. Okay. Again, if it doesn't resonate, doesn't mean it's not your reading. It may mean that you're seeing things clearly now. Oh, it's another thing about windows. Sorry, I'm really slow today. I just thought the song that they gave me earlier was about window pane. So maybe it's about squeegeeing away the water or the pain or the tears or something. You're seeing things clearly now. Anyway, I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Taurus. Love and light.